on a fellow opponent from the American, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Pirates will put total level to crank us up. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So the Army Black Knights offense comes onto the field first today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game. What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Spread.
On the option. Pass to sticks and still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
There are 6 categories.
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Rides to back and leaves it. Shakes off the defender. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose more.
There are 6 categories.
The Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. The give to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
There are 6 categories.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Motion from the back. Now the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So East Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs him.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance.
There he goes. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Makes a pass to Marker. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Finds his man. It's Wiles. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit and nifty pick up there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Power football with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Pirates line it up with a 1st and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it inches away from the touchdown.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Fires into the end zone. And the pass is broken up incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to get it in. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's 4th down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, "Why aren't you getting past?"
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, ECU.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The give on the option. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff, it's Reed. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere, it's a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball, man, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
They get him down, top run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 6. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
Shuffle, slot, keep, flood, curl, flat, dagger.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Between the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead down a little further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Field sim 3.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Offense will take that. 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the
You
defense.
have 36 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started.
Entering play call, over G.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
Cover 3 matches selected.
Rides the back on the option to give. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And here comes the offense on second down.
Selected.
They'll run play action. On target to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
They have 24 options.
The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Spread.
They'll send the back in motion. Handoff to the single back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7.
Categories. You have 24
Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air on second down. Here's the pressure. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it and forcing the incompletion.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt coverage unit. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. They did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first and get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Pirates come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Fires to the big fella. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Last completion got them the first down. Let's see what they do now. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 34 with the first down. And the Pirates are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it, it's Montgomery. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Here comes the offense on second down. The give out of the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Fires the pass, intercepted. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They'll run the option. He is going nowhere.
Entering
Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Suggestions.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Spread.
Off the play fake. Here's a Heat. Takes a hit as he fired. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. He puts him in
Entering
business
play
across
call,
the 50
coach
into the
suggestions,
46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Gets the back moving. On the option. Oh, he's got some space.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
6 categories.
Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
Spread.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now on the option. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a 4th and really short.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Hauser. Finds his tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Catch in the middle is Smith. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
There are 21 categories. You have 9 options. Jeep Flood is selected.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Entering plate from the coach suggestions. There are 8
Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3.
Field goal 28 yards is selected.
Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenwood.
And the Black Knights will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I don't think defensively you understand. Like, the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Out of the gun to give to the back. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that is run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Fires to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wants to throw. It's Hauser. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And that's what quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield.
Touchdown, East Carolina! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. He'll ride his man on the option. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. And on 2nd down for this offense. Here comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow
makes a grab down the middle. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights!
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you, man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on the same page, gets the big touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. on the run. It's Montgomery. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Hit as he throws. That's reeled in. It's Wild.
Entering play.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. Trying to ball his way in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Sends it back in motion. On the option. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Entering
you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball in protection, especially once that thing starts to string out. The defense does a really good job playing assignment football. Man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell. Had the running back taken care of, too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. There's still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
But when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This
touchdown Pirates! And the route is on. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Reed. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Gives it to the back on the draw. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And you can tell, all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game. And you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
Entering play call.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this
catch.
quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passed.
He's got it in more than enough for a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The Black Knights are on the move. Motion from the back. Give to the fullback. Picks up the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
You have 12 options.
The offense set for a first down play.
Audible.
Goes to the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Hey, this offense, man, they talked about it coming out of half. They wanted to get their guy into a rhythm. To do that, man, you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. He's been hit a lot. He hasn't made that many plays throughout this football game. They got to do a better job of protecting their guy.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Black Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll send the back in motion. Trying play action. He's got it and still on his feet. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Bringing the heat. Looking to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drop.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Army! Hey, let the big shoulder pads, full face mask guy get a little love back there.
No doubt. That guy blocks his tail off all the way down the field most of the time. Never gets any reward. Throw that dog a bone. I love it.
Gets the back moving. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they shave a couple more off of this lead. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Coach suggestions.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They have it once again in spectacular field position. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
There are 6 categories.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires on the move. Connection to the right. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
There are 6 categories.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game.
Entering play call.
The Black Knights will hustle to the line.
Categories.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabs it inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Black Knights!
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now, turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Hauser. Touchdown, ECU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Starts to drive, trying to go up top. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Suggestions.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Wants to go up top on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Got it in the middle, it's Reed. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Spread.
Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Going to try to get it himself. Get all you can. They get down with the slide. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Fires into traffic, picked off. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to win the field position with the return. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. On the run, it's Jenkins. Got room on the return. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Offense working from the pistol. He leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Makes the grab. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 for the first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, East Carolina. And the stomping has commenced. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Benson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering member Chef Boy 88 yes. Enter play dynasty is load. Entering select Tobis 26 dynasty online save MJKL. Entering weekly advance. Entering my school update. Entering dynasty hub screen actions selected.